Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to Astral Luck. I hope you are having a nice day. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I'm also thankful for you to watch the monthly video, the Pick a Card monthly video. If you have not watched that yet, please go ahead and watch that. But let's get started with this reading. Let's choose the cards for each pile so that you can identify with your pile. So, top four cards would be the cards for each pile. So this is for pile 1, poised. Card 2, round and round, or sorry, pile 2. And then for pile 3 is flexible, and pile 4 is not for you. I hope you would be able to identify one card for yourself, and if you are drawn to multiple cards, then you might find relevant messages in different cards or different piles. So we'll start with pile 1, poised. So what do we have for you? Let's see. So all the cards are already shuffled here. So you have ninth house with Gemini. So if Gemini has to be your ninth house, 5, 6, sorry, I have to always count because Vedic astrology is on a different level altogether, and I have to integrate that. So, it's talking about finding balance in your life, first of all, finding balance with your life, and somewhere there is a stress or duality going on with a teacher or a father or a mentor. Some kind of duality is going on one side you think that they are very good to you, on the other side you are very angry with them, and you don't know how to handle that. And you have to have faith that whatever you choose, whichever side you choose, will is right, and you have to follow it with your intuition. Sometimes you end up with a teacher or mentor who is not supposed to be your teacher at all, but they are exploiting you because just because you have blind faith in them. You have to be careful about them. But right now, during this week, no decisions are supposed to be taken because the energy is saying that you have to think on both the sides in a balanced way and contemplate this week. Maybe the other cards, the tarot cards and the other oracle cards, will give us more guidance on that, but that's the initial thought. We have Chandra's transcends. So this is a beautiful story that how moon was cursed. Chandra god was cursed, and he had to go and worship Lord Shiva to bless him to get out of that curse. And because of this, all the phases of moon happen. That is a cycle. So that's what I'm going to make it a little more detailed for you from here on. Is that what is happening right now for you is that while you're trying to find balance between both this sides about your mentor, your teacher, whoever this is, you are trying to find that balance. You have to see that there are phases of your relationship where your mentor was really good to you, and there were phases where your mentor was really the most cunning person, the most upsetting person, the most destructive person for you. And you have to get out of this thing, because it's kind of a 50-50 situation. You cannot give control 50% control of your life to someone who really doesn't deserve to hold that situation in your life. So trust in your intuition. If your intuition says that you need to get out of this kind of ideology, relationship, whatever it is, get out of there, run, just run out of from that space. It's again saying escape. You need to escape this thing. Blind faith on something is very bad, and you are stuck with blind faith, and you need to come out of it. And especially if you are stuck on a blind faith with a woman, you have been uh, tricked by a woman or fooled by a woman, being a guru or a mentor or a teacher, or someone who has very masculine figure and has been a guiding force for you in last few months or a year. You need to escape that energy very quickly, because what I'm seeing here is that there is something, the moment you escape this energy, there's something new that is coming on your way, which will start a new journey for you. You will have a better material prospects in your life, because your material prospects are micromanaged by someone else right now, and you have blind faith on that lady, and that lady is playing with your faith and your talent, whatever it is. Before making that decision during this week, uh, spend some time meditating, spend some time contemplating, spend some time alone, and have a lot of deep understanding of what is happening in your life, and plan it beautifully before uh, going out there and taking a direct head on conversation with this lady, because you have to get rid of this lady. This lady is not a very positive energy in your life. Then it says that spread your wings, blossom, the judgment card, and joy and stability. Interesting, you have three wand cards, which is like you would celebrate your life with lot of passion, and not forgetting your original card was poised, which is talking about how you can celebrate your life, and how you can bring some dignity in your life, is to go and confront your superior, whoever on whom you had blind faith and who had exploited you for a very long time. Go and confront that person, but before that you have to meditate and pray to get all that spiritual power that you would need to go and confront your superior. Then what would happen is that you would get a reason and strength to communicate with the rest of the world, that now is the time for you to open up to the rest of the world, and the other part of the world which has always been waiting for you to give you all the positivity, with all the energy, with all the strength. And uh, I really like this judgment card here, where this lady is playing with the fireball, the energy ball, and she is celebrating all that and sending it back to you to help you with that energy, and help you to find joy and stability in your life. So what I'm seeing here is that you are on the right path, and you are taking a very good judgment of your situation during first half of the week, and in the second half of the week you are spending time reaching out to other people, and also planning how to contemplate, how to confront your person who on whoever you have uh, kept very high faith on. So that is your reading, pile one. I hope this was useful for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to have a personal reading with me, visit my website astralluck.com. The link is given below. Thank you so much. Until next time, bye bye, namaste. I feel very blessed that I able to guide you with this, and this astrology reading really part helps to pinpoint where you need to focus. So that was quite interesting. So let me know in the comment section. Bye bye and namaste. Hello, pile 2. If you have chosen round and round, this is your reading. First of all, the round and round card is talking about cycles. Maybe something's repeating cycles in your life, but it's not necessarily that you are stuck in a cycle. We will get to know a little more from other cards. So we have some astrology cards, some oracle cards, and some tarot cards. So we'll get into the details of that. But what I'm seeing here is that uh, you although you are going in circles, you are also uh, opening up your third eye chakra. You are opening up your intuition, and your intuition is very active this week. So if you are intuitively guided about something, please follow that. So we have Venus, love. No, it's only one card. So Venus here, love, and then Bharta's integrity. This is another oracle card here. Then cultivating prosperity. Then we have decision, Mars in Gemini. Then we have a man. So we'll get into the tarot aspect little while from now, but I just uh, wanted to go through the oracle cards first. First of all, Venus, there is someone who is loving you a lot, and they want your prosperity, although they are very self-focused. Venus is a very practical planet. Venus is a planet of love, but love in this is a kind of love that I would say is in a very practical way, that they want to control you. They own you. If they love you, they own you. But here, they although they own you, they care for your prosperity. They care for your prosperity, and they are like, especially if there is a man in your life who loves you very much, they care for your prosperity, and they uh, want to make decisions which are more on the side of, like, they want to play safe this time. They don't want to own you the way I said that Venus usually owns you. The reason why it's they don't want to own you that way, right now in the transit, Venus is combust. So Venus is getting a lot of soul power. It's so close to the sun. The sun is guiding Venus that don't get so uh, charged up in a way that you start owning the people in a way that you govern their life. Don't do that. That is ethically, morally wrong. So Venus is playing with a lot of integrity right now, Bharat. Bharta's integrity is about, if you know Ramayana, I'm sure all Indians know about this story, but for a little bit, for the people who don't know about Ramayana, because I know a lot of people from United States watch my video, and uh, you might have heard of Lord Ram. Lord Ram was sent to exile for a reason which for the length of this video, I'll not get into that. Uh, uh, and his brother was supposed to take over the kingdom while he was in the exile, and it was all planned in a way that his brother Bharata should become the king. But Bharata also understood that it was uh, Lord Ram's kingdom, and he is his younger brother. He should rather be supportive of him to run the kingdom, but not own the kingdom. So, when Lord Ram accepted that he will go to exile and he'll stay in the forest and he'll leave the kingdom for Bharata, Bharata decided that he would rule the kingdom as a representative of Lord Ram, and he would not own the kingdom. So he was very uh, rightfully in his place that I'm a secondary person just managing the kingdom on behalf of Lord Ram. So he knew that he didn't own the kingdom, it was not his right, it was Lord Ram's right to rule the kingdom, and the exile period was for 14 years. So he ruled the kingdom as a representative for 14 years, and then he just uh, gave back the kingdom to Lord Ram. So there is a man who loves you in that way, with lot of integrity, with lot of support, with lot of uh, interest in your prosperity, but you are a bit confused whether, and you have to decide whether you really want this man in your life or you don't want this man in your life, and you are a bit confused. And for that, you need to use your intuition power, because you are going round and round in that confusion and not able to decide what is right for you, what is wrong for you. So the very first card from tarot is Knight of Wands. Your immediate reaction is that I don't want to deal with this person. I want to move away, and I want to move away very quickly. And that is something that uh, is your immediate uh, reaction in a way. As a warrior, if you consider yourself warrior, you just want to get charged up in a way that you want to create a situation where you have to withdraw this and move away. You don't want to deal with this, but this man wants to hold you and hold you very tight, doesn't want to leave you, and that is creating a problem here. But then this man really loves you, and this man's really want to take care of you, and that is the King of Cups here, which is almost like this man really wants to start a new life with you, and you don't know what to do about this man. And if you're a man watching this video, then this is something related to either you're, if you're into man to man relationship, that is perfectly fine, but otherwise it is in some aspect of your life as a friend or something, or a work relationship which is beyond uh, two professionals. It is like a very close friendship in work relationship, but nothing of uh, other kind of relationship, but very friendly relationship, which makes you uncomfortable. But this man really treats you as your own brother. But if you are a woman, which is 95% of my audience, this man really loves you, and this man really wants to take care of you and wants to have a fresh start with you, wants to hold you tight. Only thing is that right now, during this week, this man understands that. he doesn't own you, but Venus energy is always like, yeah, I love you, so I own you. And that is something that you have to be careful about. This week and the coming weeks, in next 4 to 5 weeks, Venus is combust. So Venus has that understanding that they cannot own you, they can only love you. Uh, Then we have Wheel of Fortune, Flow, a Hangman, Observe, and finally we have Share the Love, Three of Cups. What I'm seeing here is that somewhere this man is making an appeal to your heart chakra through emotions. This man wants to trigger emotions. This man understands that you would take time to make that decision, but then this man is also very hopeful that one day you would accept the heart as an offering that he is giving you. So uh, it's a quite emotional situation, little messy also, because this could be unwanted love coming on your way. Someone who admires you, but you really don't need such admirer in your life right now. Be careful of what you decide. Definitely, you don't want to decide anything this week, but something will happen in this week, which would be like a trigger point from that point of view. But I am hopeful that you will find a way to let go of this instance during this week and decide at a later stage with more fresh guidance in the later stage. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this was useful for you. Let me know uh, how it related to you. If you want to have a personal tarot or astrology reading with me, visit my website astralluck.com. The link is given below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, bye bye and namaste. Stay safe, stay cool, and stay blessed. Hello, pile 3. If you have chosen flexible, this is your reading. First of all, let's deal with this card. It shows that you are kind of quite uh, undecisive right now to the external world. It looks like that you can be molded into anything. People around you feel like that you are a low hanging fruit and they can do whatever they want with you and you would not react. But deep inside your own thought process, you are so grounded that when they try to do something crazy or which you don't want to be part of, that they will have tough time dealing with you. So I hope you have good people around you who think uh, the best of you and not want to exploit you, because they think that they can exploit you very easily. So what do we have here? I think the top cards doesn't want to come, so let's pick a random card here. Yeah, this card wants to come for you. We have first house, the body. So what I'm seeing here is that the people around you are going to play with your identity. They think that in your mind, in your identity, you are quite flexible, and they can push you in any direction. But we'll get to know a little more when I open the other oracle cards. So we have Bali's misunderstanding. I really like this card. This is very beautiful. Again, another story from Ramayana. Uh, Pile 2 also had a card related to Ramayana. these are very beautiful cards. I really like it. I'm using them for the first time. I have bought them recently. Emerging into Grace and Assertion and Fox. So let me first read these cards and then we will get into tarot cards. Okay, it's very clear here, Sun and Aries. You have a lot of willpower and you also know how to handle difficult people with diplomacy. You are quite clear with that if somebody is trying to trick you, you are quite aware of that. You are quite flexible in your life with dealing with people, and with you are quite diplomatic because you are quite grounded inside. Nobody can fool you, especially with Sun and Aries. You are in full form and full power. The even more better thing that I see is that you are in a very graceful situation. You really don't care about what others think of you. You don't even bother about that. And there is a certain someone who has tricked you in the past. Bali's misunderstanding, and I'm not going to tell the complete story here, but what I'm going to tell you here is that again the sun is quite visible here, and uh, there's someone who's tricking you, someone who has been exploiting you, someone who has been pushing you in the dark for a very long time, but only because they thought that they can play with you, and you were playing along because you thought that it's not the right time to react for them. You are fox, you wait for the right time. You don't uh, go around fighting unnecessarily. You just wait for the right time and use the right moment to destroy your enemies, and that's what you would do. And you, when the moment comes during this week to do that, you would come out, you lash out with so much energies. Sun and Aries is like uh, exaltation. Sun is exalted here. Here's the power of sun gets magnified to very high levels. So this man who seems to be so small in front of this beast, but this man managed to hunt this beast down, and that's what would happen. The people around you think that you are a small warrior or foot soldier, and you would easily get killed by this beast, the other person who is that beast, but it would be the other way around. They think that you are your body, your body, figurative body, the way you look or the way you portray your nature identity in front of others is almost like a foot soldier who can be crushed anytime, but then it will turn around and they will be surprised in a very bad way that they are losing, and they lose very badly. Queen of Cups. Let's see what the tarot cards are saying. Again, sun coming back. You have a lot of power this week. Use it for your benefit. And if you have to do any kind of diplomacy, use it for your benefit. You only piece of caution with Queen of Cups is that hide your emotions. You don't have to openly put your emotions on display. Don't get into any kind of conversation with anyone where you get emotional. If you are getting emotional, just turn the direction of the conversation towards a different topic and hide your true emotions. You don't have to discuss your emotions. You might find a lot of people who would want to work with you, who would want to spend time with you. There would be a lot of people during this week who would want to uh, pick your brains. Uh, do it with caution. Only caution is that don't get overly emotional in praising yourself. With the Sun card, the problem here is that sometimes the ego is also uh, so high during this time when there is a very strong sun there. You might get into a phase where you're praising yourself way more than required. And that's where you need to not get too emotional about praising yourself and keep your mouth shut. That is the only warning that I'm seeing till now. And then there is Five of Swords. Uh, the enemy who is trying to hunt for you would sometime during Thursday or Friday would try to act uh, in a very crazy way. If this person's not going to meet you personally, then this person's going to do something behind the scenes to attack you. And for some of you, it might be almost like a psychic mental attack. Be careful on Thursday and Friday. That's what I'm saying here. Be little careful, and then suddenly you will have little more balance. You will have choices in your life, what to do and what not to do, because you are still in a power. We have the Devil card here. I need a clarifier for Devil. And we have, okay, I'll get into the clarifier very soon. Let me see the next card. Moving on. Okay. They will try to get into your mindset, psychic attack for most of you. By the psychic attack would be very emotionally charged up, and they would send a lot of love vibes with and try to. Sometimes it happens that people send you uh, a kind of energy that they want to trap you and want to make their own puppet. That is the kind of vibe. They'll shower so much of love, psychic love on you, that you would be mesmerized with that love and you would act like a puppet. That's what the devil here. These three cards in combination next to each other are showing that. But the clarifiers here are saying that your wishes are going to get fulfilled. Whatever you wanted in life will get fulfilled thanks to the sun, and exalted sun here with Aries in this card here, and with this Bali's story. It's very evident, and your wishes will get fulfilled. You will move away from this person and will not get emotionally attached with all that mesmerizing fake love that is being sent to you. So you are protected. But be careful, especially Thursday and Friday. I hope this reading was helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave your comment below. I'm really curious to know what is happening in your life. Thank you. Bye bye and namaste. And if you want to have a personal reading with me, visit my website astralluck.com. I do both tarot and astrology readings. The link is given below. And stay blessed, stay calm, and stay focused on your own self, on your own needs, because this is the time for you to stay focused on your needs. Pile 3, especially, this is very true for you based on the cards that I'm seeing here. Bye bye. Stay blessed. Pile 4, you have chosen this card not for you. And what I'm seeing here is that you are trying to open a door or a window, or you are trying to access something which is not for you at this moment. Let's see what it is. Maybe we'll have a little more idea about it. Oh God, you have so many cards. You have fourth house roots, Sagittarius IC, and Black Moon Mystery. Then we have Kushmanda's Smile, Soaring into Joy, Choices. We have Mars in Libra. Mars in Libra. I'm really fascinated by the imagery here. Mars in the Libra. Sorry, I got carried away with the imagery. And Anchor. Okay, what is not for you? So, what I'm seeing here is that from the astrology perspective, these three cards, Black Moon, Lilith, Mystery, y- you are trying to go to a kind of a space, mental space, which is little tricky right now. You are trying to unravel something deep occult right now during this week. Uh, I'm not saying that this occult knowledge that you are trying to unravel is not for you. I'm just trying to tell you that what you are seeing is just the surface right now, and you have not seen the deeper mysteries of that. And this time, especially the kind of alignment that Mars and Venus have in the sky right now. Venus is combust, and Mars is also about to get into retrograde situation. So it's not the best time for you to get into very deep kind of occult knowledge right now if you're trying to get into that, or if you're trying to solve some kind of mystery of, or you're trying to spy and get some kind of details about a certain someone at your workplace or in your family member. uh, what I'm seeing here is that this is not the time for you to do that during this week, because what I'm seeing here is that somewhere something requires little more anchoring. The 4,000 roots card, 4,000 roots card, and the anchor card is talking about that you need little more time for protecting yourself. Also, you need little more luck. Uh, while Venus is combust, that luck factor is little weak right now. So they're saying that if you want to explore this, explore it at a later stage when the transits in the sky are a little more easy. You would definitely enjoy exploring this, but don't get into too deep mystical things during this week, because go slow. Because after a certain uh, level of understanding, it is not meant for you. If there are 60 or 70 layers of knowledge, it if it's a book of 70 pages, what they're saying is that Maybe you can easily understand first 20, 25 pages or even 35 pages. Beyond that, it is not meant for you at this moment. You are very much welcome to read that rest of the book at a later stage when things are a little more conducive in terms of transit. And especially if you have Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Rising, this is very much for you, that you are seeing a lot of things, but you are not sure about it. Also, what I'm seeing from the Kushmanda smile, uh, because Mars is going to be very weak, and there would be a pull out of energy from the system from for everyone. So there would be a pull out of energy because Mars brings that energy. Only planet that can give you balance right now is Sun. So if you have any kind of Sun ritual that you know, please do that. That will bring luck to you. You need some Sun energy right now. Spend a lot of time in Sun. Use a lot of vitamin D to compensate for that sun energy, because when it most of the uh, places it would be either cloudy, raining during this time. If you have bright sun, go out and spend time in the sun. We have new vitality, we have confront, we have sacral chakra, we have six of cups, seven of pentacles, eight of cups, and king of wands. Okay, this seems to be perfectly understandable. What I'm seeing here is that if you activate your sun by doing any kind of sun ritual that you know, or praying to sun god, it will help you to energize and confront with your dark shadows. Because what I'm seeing here is that when you are trying to unravel a mystery, you would also see a lot of shadows or a lot of reflection of yourself, your own weaknesses, and that would be very bad for you. And you would also see that how your sacral chakra, especially your sexual energy, is blocked or is overexploited or is not used properly, not channeled properly, or you have wasted a lot of energy in unnecessary uh, excitement and unnecessary activities. I will not get into details of sacral chakra, but I have given you enough hints because YouTube doesn't allow that kind of content, and I don't want to uh, get into that kind of trouble from YouTube. But then I've given you enough hints. If you are had a history of getting to such kind of tendencies, or you had some kind of that kind of thoughts, even thoughts trigger a lot of things. You would confront yourself and you would try to rectify. You would get into the past of your own self and try to rectify those things. You would start a new journey, reactivate your life during this week, and you'll not get very emotionally uh, triggered in a bad way. You would move away from all those emotions because you don't want to get into the same old trajectory and uh, get into something which not for you is not very clear to me right now. It's not talking about something that is not for you right now, but what it's saying is that each time you tried something in the past, you were always told that it was not for you because you never had enough energy to handle that. that spiritual energy which you lose from your sacral chakra. You need to lock your sacral chakra and energize your sacral chakra again so that the energy moves upward and enhances your spiritual energy. And this time you would be able to do that, and this not for you will be for you. This week things will change. Only thing is that you need to understand this sacral chakra thing very detailedly. And to do that sun ritual, it will help you a lot. And then you emerge like the king of wands, someone who is in complete control of your situation. Now it makes more sense. Otherwise, this was like not for you. I understand based on the oracle, it uh, pushed in a direction. I hope usually people watch just first few minutes and leave the video. Sometimes tarot cards are also opening up layer by layer because they want to give a perspective, and they have their own style to open up. So I hope you have lasted till here and understood the whole thing, and especially this Kushmanda style or smile here uh, throws thousand times emphasis that how much you need the energy of sun during this week. So pray to sun god during this week. It will really help you. It will really support you. I hope this was useful for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to have a personal tarot or astrology reading with me, visit my website astralluck.com, and stay blessed, stay safe. Until next time, bye bye and namaste.